It seems absurd, doesn't it? The idea that something as simple as semen retention could completely transform someone's life. But the truth is that this practice changed Adrian Granier's trajectory, and it could change yours too. For years, he, like most men, had no idea the impact his habits had on his energy, his mental clarity, and even his threats. Only after testing abstinence for months did he discover that he was in front of one of the biggest secrets to success. And here's the most shocking part. What seemed like just a personal choice turned out to be a true code for unlocking focus, productivity, and personal magnetism. While most people spend their energy without thinking twice, those who learn to channel it towards what really matters reap extraordinary results. But how exactly does this work? How can this internal change attract wealth, opportunities, and even elevate your connection with the Creator of the universe? What Adrian discovered might surprise you. Few people realize how much they waste their own vital energy, and even fewer understand the impact it has on the mind, body, and spirit. Adrian Granier, like many others who have delved into the practice of semen retention, has discovered that something extraordinary happens when this energy is preserved. Mental clarity intensifies, as if a veil is lifted from perception. Once confusing thoughts now flow with precision. It is as if the Creator of the universe granted a heightened state of consciousness, where peace and light become more present in everyday life. Pornography, a silent trap of modernity, had conditioned his brain to artificial stimuli, robbing him of energy and vitality. When he decided to break this cycle and hold on to his life force, he realized something frightening. His mind was craving those stimuli, like an addict seeking his next fix. But, as the days passed, the fog dissipated, and he began to see clearly. This new clarity made room for prosperity, as your previously drained energy was now focused on real, tangible goals. With this new realization, he understood that sexual energy should not be wasted without purpose. Imagine someone holding a leaky hose. All the pressure dissipates before reaching their destination. When he directed that energy within himself, everything changed. Your mind has become sharper, your presence more magnetic, and your ability to create and manifest has increased exponentially. The Creator of the universe gives power to those who know how to preserve and channel their own essence. But that was just the beginning. Most people underestimate the impact pornography has on the mind and spirit. Adrian Granier, after spending a long period without consuming these artificial stimuli, experienced a state of inner peace and focus that previously seemed unattainable. His brain was no longer flooded with distorted images of pleasure, and his energy was restored. However, when he decided to test his strength and watch it again, it was like being sucked into an emotional storm. The shock was immediate. He realized that this was not innocent entertainment, but rather a powerful mechanism that hijacks vital energy and inner light. Abstinence showed him that pornography not only alters the perception of pleasure, it rewires the brain, conditioning it to seek instant gratification rather than true growth. Upon returning, he felt a daze, as if a heavy curtain had been thrown over his mind. The clarity I had gained disappeared in a matter of minutes. Your energy, once focused on creating, learning, and expanding, was quickly drained. He understood firsthand that, by feeding this habit, his prosperity would also disappear, as his willpower would become hostage to fleeting impulses. It was a brutal but necessary awakening. Adrian realized that his true strength was in discipline, in self-control. When he freed himself from this destructive cycle, his mind shone again, his connection with the Creator of the universe strengthened, and peace returned. He saw that the secret to a strong and unshakable spirit was in controlling one's desires, not in submitting to programmed impulses. But this discovery brought something even more powerful. When sexual energy is conserved, it does not disappear, it transforms. Adrian Granier remembers that all that strength that was previously wasted could be redirected towards something much bigger. Suddenly, your creativity skyrocketed, your productivity increased, and your mind became a true fertile field for new ideas. He began to see the world more clearly, and his ability to solve problems expanded. The energy that was previously dissipated in moments by passengers was now channeled into building something lasting. Inner peace, once fragmented, now flowed like a steady river. Many geniuses in history have understood this secret. Nikola Tesla, for example, practiced semen retention and attributed his genius to conserving this vital force. Great leaders and creators have always had this insight. Directed energy generates extraordinary results. Adrian applied this wisdom to his life and realized that his work capacity multiplied. Projects that were previously difficult were now completed with ease. It was as if the creator of the universe provided him with an infinite reservoir of energy and focus. He also noticed that the connection between body, mind, and spirit became more intense. His intuition was sharpened, his actions began to be guided by an unshakable confidence, and the results managed to appear in an almost magical way. This shift wasn't just internal. The world around you began to respond to this new vibration. But there was something even more surprising. His personal magnetism was increasing impressively. With his vital energy preserved and directed towards what really mattered, Adrian Grenier experienced a level of focus that he had never felt before. His mind was sharp, his disposition was inexhaustible, and each task seemed easier to accomplish. Distractions that used to suck up your time have lost their importance. He realizes that most people live in a mental fog, not realizing that their own energy is being wasted on habits that drain their light. The difference between stagnation and prosperity, he discovered, lies in the ability to channel that strength into productive actions. Great athletes, businesspeople, and artists understand this principle. Michael Jordan, for example, was known for his superhuman ability to concentrate and discipline. In the same way, Adrian began to see his life as a game where the rule was simple. Whoever can maintain his energy and focus wins. His productivity skyrocketed. Projects that were previously distant must come to fruition quickly. Opportunities appeared out of nowhere, as if the creator of the universe himself opened the paths for him. The feeling was indescribable. He woke up every day with unwavering determination, without the mental fatigue that once haunted him. His mind was clear, his intuition was stronger, and success began to feel innovative. But the most curious thing of all was that, as he cultivated this energy, something unexpected happened. People began to feel naturally attracted to his presence. The energy that a man carries within himself does not go unnoticed. Adrian Grenier realized that by conserving his life force, his personal magnetism rose to an impressive level. He no longer needed to chase anything. Opportunities, connections, and even relationships came naturally. His presence was felt before he even spoke, as if his vibration emitted a silent but powerful force. This was not coincidental. The law of attraction works like a mirror. What you emanate, you receive back. And now, he emanated pure confidence, light, and prosperity. Semen retention has been an ancient secret of great spiritual masters, athletes, and leaders. When this energy is kept within the body, it strengthens the aura, making the person more magnetic. If before Adrian sought to attract attention, now people were naturally drawn to him. Business flowed more easily, conversations became more engaging, and his presence commanded respect. He didn't need to say that there were changes, everything around him felt it. It is as if the creator of the universe is rewarding you for choosing to honor your own essence. But this new strength was not just physical or mental. He felt that his spiritual connection was more intense than ever. Your sixth sense, your intuition, and your ability to manifest desired desires have been multiplied. Prosperity has become a natural state. But there was one crucial detail that he still needed to understand. Discipline was the key to maintaining all of this in the long term. None of this would have been possible without discipline. Adrian Grenier observed that withholding sex was not just about avoiding wasted energy, but about training the mind to resist instant gratification. In a world where everything is designed for distraction and immediate pleasure, those who dominate there will become rare, and, therefore, powerful. He understood that every choice shaped his future. Giving up a fleeting pleasure today needs to build a solid foundation for a prosperous tomorrow. The peace and light I found in this process were rewards that could not be bought. The same principle applies to any great achievement in life. If an athlete wants to win, he trains every day, without excuses. If an entrepreneur wants to build wealth, he works tirelessly before reaping the rewards. Adrian saw that withholding sex was just one aspect of a lifestyle that valued consistency and purpose. Small daily decisions create gigantic cumulative effects. He saw that threats were not a matter of luck, but rather of commitment to his own evolution. The creator of the universe always opens doors to those who prove to be ready to receive them. Over time, discipline became your most faithful ally. He stopped being a slave to impulses and became the master of his own reality. What started as a simple experiment turned into a lifestyle. His success was not a fluke, but a direct consequence of controlling his energy, his mind, and his destiny. But now the big question comes: will the people around you be ready to apply this knowledge in their own lives? Now that you know this powerful secret, the big question is, what are you going to do with this information? Will you simply ignore it and continue wasting your energy on passing impulses, or will you take control of your own life? The truth is that few have the discipline to follow this path, but those who do unlock a level of clarity, peace, and prosperity that most will never experience. The choice is yours. Imagine what your life would be like if you had more energy, more focus, and a natural magnetism that attracted opportunities and success to you. And the best part, all this without having to fight against the tide, but simply redirecting your own vital force in the right way. The Creator of the universe has already placed this key in your hands. You just need to use it. So, are you ready to take that step? If this content made sense to you, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Here you will always find transformative content like this to elevate your consciousness and your life. Leave a comment telling us what you think and if you have had any experience with this type of practice. Let's go on this journey together.